Hello, my name is Desiree Alvarez, and today I'm going to be talking about two different pieces of art. So, during my virtual tours, I have had the opportunity to look at numerous amazing works of art, all of which have deeper meanings than just the photo itself. There are details and events that have happened during the times of these art pieces, the background of the artist, the medium of the art piece, as well as the line works, all tell us different things about these pieces of art. Today, there are two works of art that have intrigued me. The first is Patines by Felix Del Mar, and it was created in 1913. The name translates to skaters in English. So, during my virtual tour of the Louvre, I came across this drawing that spoke volumes with just its line work and black and white contrast. A bit of background on Felix Del Mar, the artist, is that he was born in Pont-sous-Cambrai, France, and studied at the School of Fine Arts in Valenciennes. There, he was classically trained. He is said to be the only French painter to fully embrace the Futurist movement. He later settled in Paris in 1912. From 1913, he exhibited works claiming to be Italian Futurism. He really only did Futurist artwork for about 3 years, where he then moved on to more abstract paintings. Going back to this art piece, it is composed of charcoal and paper and is said to break down the movement of skaters' slide, showing several ice skates or by varying the position of her arms. Getting more into the line work, there's a lot of use of semicircles, which gives the illusion of a lot of movement. By looking at this drawing, it's not a still piece. It very much feels like an action or fast-paced scene. Here I have inserted a sound in the background to kind of bring this photo more to life. This is the sound that I pictured behind this painting. So, favoring the circle and the semicircle, the line is fast and incisive and underlines the dynamic rhythm of the skater. During this era, marked by industrialization and tensions before the First World War, it gave rise to new demands of modernism and rejected forms of nature and expression of emotion as features of academism. It was proclaimed by Bergson that all is becoming in flight, nothing is still, that futurism is born. With Del Mar's skater piece, it definitely fits with the aesthetics, using the shapes of semi and full circles as well as triangles, which could be seen in the face and the head. The body of the woman is in the shape of a diamond. This piece shows an expressionless female where only half of her face is shown, but mouth is not there, as well as the two semicircles on the chest area. Only one eye is seen, but it seems to be expressionless, just gazing out to the side. When looking only at the gaze and the only eye that's seen, it gives a sense of calmness, regardless of all the movement that's going on in the drawing. When looking at the overall image, there's a sense of speed and movement, but with there being two of several things. Those two things being two arms, two skates, two legs, somewhere in the midst of everything that's going on. It also resonates because with the woman's hand posture and stance, it shows how women handle things with grace and calmness in her face, even with everything and all the fast-paced things going on around her. The next art piece I saw during my virtual tour of LACMA, and this piece is called Cliff Dwellers by George Bellows. So George Bellows was an American realist painter known for his bold depictions of urban life in New York City. His father was an architect who also wanted him to be one. Once he proved to his father that he did not want to be an architect, his father sent him to one of the finest art schools. The medium in this painting is oil on canvas, and it was created in 1913, the same time as the previous art piece. The painting is barely anywhere for people to walk, and they are all unhappy with the circumstances they're living in. There's a lot of laundry shown over the crowd from one building to the other. During this time, many of the new arrivals, Italian, Jewish, Irish, and Chinese, crowded into tenement houses on the Lower East Side. Among them were thousands of Eastern European Jews who found temporary or permanent shelter along the streets, such as East Broadway, which is the setting for the cliff dwellers. This painting conveys the sense of overpopulation had impacted the working class lifestyle at that time. There's a contrast of colors from dark to light in the front. The light seems to be focusing on the mothers of the painting with their children. The triangle shape is also being made at the bottom, using the children to create the shape. Everyone looks unhappy and angry at the chaos in the city during this time that it's conveyed. The painting is culturally significant because some states are also facing overpopulation, and after the pandemic, it has left many people homeless, which is very similar to these days. So that is the end of my video. Thank you so